Greetings everyone. I would like to preface this video and ask that no one harass or threaten Donnie in any way. I will present nothing other than the facts, based on publicly available information. Donnie is not a small-time citizen, but as we will find out, a long-time political activist with hundreds of thousands of followers, across two different personas. I am making this video solely to warn and prove that the creator of Donnie Darkened, or how he calls himself now, Donnie Discerned, is a charlatan. He is either grifting the followers of his old life, or he is grifting the followers of his new life. Either way, it is reprehensible behavior of one claiming to be a Christian in pursuit of the truth. This will not be a deep dive into Donnie Darkened, who I will henceforth just refer to as Donnie. I assume anyone watching this video is well versed enough in his persona, possibly exposed to him from the Tim Pool podcast, his interactions with famous political activists, or by happenstance. In short, Donnie is the owner of an account on Twitter, which was called Donnie Darkened, from December of 2021 up until the middle of 2024. He got his start by using numerology and gematria, along with biblical prophecy, to attempt to prove that Donald Trump is the Antichrist. He claimed that predictive programming and occult rituals were what gave him life, what made him rich, and will be what makes him the Antichrist in the future. He has since rejected numerology, and has toned back his dislike of Trump. He has played this character under the guise of being just a regular guy, but as I will prove in this video, he is far from it. I will include all appropriate links to my evidence in the description or pinned comment, and I appreciate your time. I am not the first person to find links between Donnie and the person I will bring up later, but I hope to be the first person to prove without a shadow of a doubt exactly who he is, and why he is such a dangerous figure. I first became very skeptical of Donnie while listening to a Twitter space he participated in back on August 1st of 2024. He was belligerent and crass, and screamed for over an hour. This was uncharacteristic for what he said, and among his strange character he also did something I had never seen him do: reveal personal information about himself. I will play the two clips, which caught my eyes and ears, and show you what I found.
Which way they go, man? Well, you'll call it will be the best content ever, Daddy. So yeah, what part of the country you in?
I'm in Texas.
Okay, see progress. So Houston.
Yeah, actually, she is.
And what are you?
She's 20. She's 25. I got married to her. She was a virgin.
How the hell did
she
you
was
find that?
20 years old.
What the fuck?
It took me a
She's
long
an
time.
attractive 25-year-old virgin.
Yes.
Sounds.
Well, no. She was no. She's not a virgin anymore. But that would dox me though.
Wait.
Wait. But,
Can I alone see you and her?
maybe.
Okay. Wait. You're telling me she's a. I'm not gonna make a comment on your wife. That's weird, especially after I see the photo. But you're saying in front of the world, you got a 25-year-old babe that's a virgin.
No, she was okay. She was 19 when we started dating. She was 20 when we got married. I was 25, so we're about 5 to 6 years apart.
I couldn't find another clip where he says he is a mailman, which was answered by laughs by the other speakers. But that isn't really important to my research, and didn't help me find out who it was. First, I looked to the day of his marriage, which he posted about on his Donnie account on Twitter. I am looking for a black or mixed man in Texas, married to a black or mixed woman. They were married on May 30th, 2020, and she should be 25, and he should be 29, as of the date of this space he did, who I ended up finding shocked and dumbfounded me. I had once followed this man and saw posts about him during the Trump era. Many of you probably have too, and once you see the fruit of the investigation you too will understand exactly the grift happening by Donnie. The man in question is one Mark Lutchman. As you can see, he has quite a large following of his own. You may know him from this video.
Living in this country, why is it that I'm expected to hate my police? Why is it that I'm expected to hate my president? And why is it that I'm expected to hate my country? Nah, I say we have the best police, the best president, and the best country in the whole world. And I'm here asking the rest of the black community to join us and to see through the lies and the manipulation and the deception of the Democratic Party. It's been going on for far too long. And we say enough is enough.
What do you have to lose?
What do we got to lose?
If you follow Donnie and have heard him speak, you may already be convinced by listening to him speak. I sure was. Here's a video of Donnie speaking, and a video of Mark speaking. Tell me what you hear.
Loud,
the worship of the familiar national idols of the golden calves to persist in Dan and Bethel, which were established by Jeroboam.
But nowadays, in 2018, you could be called a homophobe for doing so much as eating a chicken sandwich. That's right, according to the left, eating a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on Gay Pride Month is a microaggression and shows your true bigoted feelings towards homosexuals.
So, let's compare what we know to what we can find about Mark. Looking him up online gives us a few hits, such as this Google Sites page, which gives a quick biography about Mark. After high school, Mark goes into the National Guard. We see from his Facebook that his posts about entering the Guard are posted on and around March of 2014. School usually ends in May or June, so assume this is under a year after high school. Keep scrolling through his Facebook, and you find that he lists his birthday in this picture as April the 4th. If we assume Donnie's admission in the space can be applied to Mark, then he should be 25 when he was married to his wife. According to his Facebook, which happens to match exactly to the post on his Twitter, he should be 25 on May the 30th, 2020. This puts his birthday at April the 4th, 1995. He would have entered the National Guard at 18, turning 19, just after high school, in accordance with his bio too. Everything matches up so far. Normally, I would leave a wife out of this expose, but based on her prior employment as a social media manager, and her meeting Mark in the White House of all places, I suspect she is in on the grift. Does his wife Megan line up with this story? However, doing some research on her, she also lives in Texas, which is where Donnie said he lived. I will not disclose the city or street for their respect and safety, and I ask once more for no one to harass him, either physically or online. According to her Instagram, she turned 25 this year on July the 21st, 2024. Just as Donnie said, compare this to their wedding picture on May the 30th, 2024, and we have Donnie who just turned 25 and his wife Megan, who is 20 going on 21. Just as Donnie said, he either has a twin who married a twin, or he's living a double life. My money is on the latter. As you can see by Mark's Twitter activity, he all but stopped posting after this retweet on November the 29th, 2021. Who else would create an account 2 days later on December the 1st but Donnie? If you followed him back then as I had, you would have seen how he blew up in followers almost immediately. Must be easy with a social media manager for a wife. So what is so dangerous about him having two personas? What's so wrong with that? Normally, nothing. People can have changes of heart, and can post anonymously if they choose to. However, on one account Mr. Hyde, or Donnie will post his disdain for Trump and his moral failings. He reproves his congregation to not care about politics, as it is worldly. Dr. Jekyll, though, will sometimes in between Donnie post about how much he loves Trump, and parrot right-wing talking points. All of the following posts were made within 3 days of September the 4th, 2024. Here's a montage of some, to the tune of Flight of the Bumblebee. Please pause to read. You'd think a boomer wrote these, the same guy who says Elon Musk is the false prophet, and that only Jesus saves on one account, brazenly supports Elon and says that only a red wave can save us. It can't be both, Mark. So, who is this guy? Why has someone with ties to right-wing media, with ties to the White House, and who has espoused and continues to espouse right-wing talking points, also be living a double life in which he exposes the devil's work in Trump? Either this man is lying to his right-wing base under the name Mark, and conning them out of money, or he is lying to his Christian base under the pseudonym Donnie, and conning them out of money. But either way, he is a liar and a scoundrel, and all should stay far away from him, until he comes clean. Thank you for watching, and if you know anyone else who follows this man, please warn them with this video. God bless you, and goodbye.